That's all right, folks. I did the wrong intro, but that's okay. Y'all know what it is. It's Tuesday, y'all. Lonzo and Dusty, the dynamic duo, ride again. About to make it happen, folks. Stick around. We got a hot show for you. Special guest in the house coming up shortly. From the West Coast to the East Coast and everything between, folks. From Eve After Dark to concerts in the park. You're live with your boy Lonzo, the Godfather, West Coast hip hop. And on the other side of the screen, at his home in Dusty Land, my man Dusty Vision. What's up with you, Doc?
Man. Can't complain. Really looking forward to this show, man. We got RBX, the narrator, Long Beach legend in the building, joining us soon. Gonna be a dope one.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, I got to give a shout out to my boy, Kurt Walker. He's been hooking us up with guests. He got some more folks lined up for us. And again, man, just like you came on the team, you know, he just saw a something that a need and just decided to fill it, man. I appreciate that, dude, because I can get busy and other people see things that I don't quite or have access to things I don't have access to or have time to pursue. And it just makes my life that much easier, folks. So yes, appreciate you very much, Care. And we got a hot show. And you got some more lined up for. I'll tell you about them off camera though.
Nice. Shout out to my man over there doing his thing and helping us out. Really appreciate it. Yeah, man, everybody, we got RBX joining us, so have a seat. It's going to be a great show. But before that, let's jump into something, Lonzo. We had an interview last night with my dudes at Off the Cuff Radio. Shout out to Off the Cuff. But you mentioned a couple things that I would love to dabble a little bit more into. We've talked about it on your show, but I want to kind of take it into a different perspective. But your last job, and I put job in quotes, was in 1979 at Record Shack. Now, before you quit, you grabbed your distribution list. Explain that job a little bit to us, and explain how your life might have been different if you never grabbed that list. You know,
I grabbed the list out of frustration, man, because it was the first time I've ever been fired from a job for something I didn't do. I did not do anything. It just so happened at 1979, I had a 1978 nice ass van. My dad helped me get a van. I was coming to work clean every day. And although I only made $168 a week or whatever it was, something like that, it wasn't over 200. That's for damn sure. Most of the time, I would go in the warehouse and pull records, and sometimes that total would be 150. And they couldn't figure out how I was living on $12, $13, sometimes $14. And they told me, well, you know, we understand you have an outside business, and we've also had some things come up missing. What the fuck they got to do with me? So the lady gave me my little severance pay, totaled about, you know, back then they had a week held a week in the hold. I worked there for a while, had a little vacation, some other stuff. At about $650. And I left that man pissed off, and I said I'd never let nobody else put me in a position where they could control my life again. And also the fact that I was making more money on the weekends, DJing with the records that I got on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday sometimes. And it almost didn't make sense to stay. You know, although I was a little disappointed, I still wasn't really pissed off to the point where, you know, sometimes niggas want to act a fool. Nah, I just grabbed all my shit off my desk and it was sitting on my desk. I just grabbed my shit and walked out the room, walked out the bed. Man, I'm out, folks. Y'all be cool. And that was it. I left Roger sitting there, and shortly later they fired his ass too. And I moved on, man. But when I started making the bootleg records, I remember that I had the list, and it might have been 2 or 3 years. But if anybody knows anything about me, I save all kind of shit for no apparent reason. I'm a hoarder, and I just have to go in and purge my cabinets and file cabinets and shit like that just to make space, because shit be turning yellow. And a lot of the folks, again, people recognize my voice and recognize my personality over the phone. So, you know, hey man, come on by. Let's see what you got. Oh man, this is just, I don't know I forgot the slang at that time, but it was good. And people, you know, in record business, you got some sub haters, you got supporters, and you got sub haters. What I mean by that is the supporters will buy your shit but then they'll sub-hate and not want you to settle to nobody else. So they buying them and paying for them, but they put in a little quarter, 50 cents on them sometimes, depending on what it is. And but I knew everybody, so nobody could get mad at me. But for a while, you know, it took me a while to understand the game, because once you get something that's hot, one or two guys want to be the main people. And then Cletus from VIP, he just came and said, man, I need 1,000 of these. I need 500 of these. I need 1,500 of these. And he became one of my main cats, along with Mr. Park at the swap meet, at the Compton swap meet, because that situation, they all buy in bulk, everything. They buy everything in bulk. And they only want to have one person buy for everybody. So they'll buy in bulk to save money. And that's one of the things I learned from dealing with Korean businessmen. They may argue and may fuss and fight, but the bottom line, it's all about the money. And you know, when I tried to sell to the Slauson swap meet, he knew about it before I left the goddamn swap meet. Okay, and it was the trip, dude. And like I said before, between Cletus, Steve Yano, and Mr. Park, I sell, I don't know, sometimes 5,000 records in a week, man. No bullshit. No bullshit. Them bootlegs were slinging, because Cletus had a hookup out in Arizona. I didn't sell a lot of those out of state. I could have, but I didn't, because Cletus had the out of state hookup going. He was sending them up to he sent them to Nevada. He was sending them to Arizona. He was sending them to some of my accounts up north. And again, running a record company can be pretty expensive. So it was a good time for me, Doc. Sometimes I would make so much money before the Eve even opened up. I didn't want to go to the club. I ain't bullshitting. I'd make $6,000, $7,000 on Thursday and Friday. Oh, I gotta sit in the clam club and make some more money. I must have been stupid, but anyway.
Tired of making money. I can't wait to have that problem.
No bullshit. I've had that happen to me twice in my life. Not really tired of making money, but I had a thing at the casino, Hollywood Park Casino, that was so fucking, oh my God. We hooked up with KJLH, my boy Kevin Nash, and we put together this thing called the Kevin Nash Birthday Bash. And in doing that, it was all over the radio. We'd give away birthday parties with Kevin Nash as the host. And anybody that didn't win a birthday party could buy a birthday party. And my cousin worked at the casino, and people would come see her and give her the money for the party. The party was like $250. And every time she got somebody came with some money, she wouldn't hold it. She called me immediately. I got some money for you. I go to the casino and get it. And sometimes she would do this shit 3 or 4 times in a day. And by the 4th time, like, damn, I got to go pick up some goddamn money. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with me?
That's hilarious, dog.
I missed them phone calls, Doc. Yeah, I'm frustrated with picking up money. Go ahead.
Damn. Well, we can't continue without